Welcome to 30 Days of Remembering. I'm Shaman Gray, your host, and this is Ministry of Style Studios, a place, a space, a house for the sacred work of midlife, a gathering place for those of us standing on the threshold between who we have been and who we are remembering ourselves to be. With that, let's get started. Today's clue is permission. Sometimes what we're searching for, it's not actually something new. It's permission to pick up the thread we were told to put down. Today's question for the collective is this: what dream have you been calling a hobby because someone else couldn't see its value? Think on that. Yesterday, during minister training, we spent time reflecting on the stories we still carry in our bodies. And one story came back to me pretty strong. It was prompted by the person who was giving their presentation, because it is presentation time, or as my mentor calls it, presentation season. We have to give these presentations. There are no grades, and this is for our ordainment. And yeah, I'm up next, by the way. Ooh, yeah. So someone, the person who was presenting shared that one of the things that one of her stories that kind of holds her back is that beauty isn't valued. And that triggered me thinking about the fact that 30 some years ago, I was told that art was a hobby. Yeah. I was in the political science program, and I was not happy, and they were not happy with me. My grades were stellar. They accused me of cheating, and I just was not feeling all that. And I saw these folks who were dressed differently, smoking clove cigarettes, looking really cool in their thrift store. It was obviously thrifting. And they listened to this cool music, and they always ate lunch on the lawn, and they had books, and they were talking just about things, and they were always putting up flyers for bands, and their hair was purple, and I was just absolutely fascinated with them. And they just seemed so freaking free, and I wanted that for myself. Yeah, but I was told that art was not a career. It wasn't a calling. It was just a hobby. And yet, my parents supported the arts heavily. We were always traveling as a function of, excuse me, my father's job, or just traveling to see things, to experience things. And I just didn't understand. Why not me? And I didn't realize until this week how much of that story I was still carrying in my body. That pain that I have in my shoulder, what they call frozen shoulder, is in part because I have not fully healed, evolved past that, through it, not past it, through it. Stress, right? This morning I had my somatic physical therapy, as usual, and she helped me see how much of that story I was still carrying 30 some years later. Yeah. So before that therapy session, I walked the dog, and it's large garbage day. And let me tell you all, I will share, and I'm not ashamed that I love other people's garbage. Not food garbage, like just large pickup, furniture, you know, it's a treasure hunt. I get so excited. And this morning I found so much vintage stuff. I found a money box. There wasn't any money in it. And maybe one day there will be. Oh, wow. Spirit just has this funny way of hiding these breadcrumbs in other people's stuff. They're cast offs. What is that saying? One man's junk is another woman's treasure. Excuse me. And there it was. There it was. A vintage tabletop loom. The very thing I'd quietly wanted for years and had convinced myself was not practical. It was sitting on a table waiting for me. And it was about 5:30 in the morning, and I was running out of there with my treasures like somebody else wanted them, and maybe somebody else would have. I don't know. And I was clear. It was waiting for me. Yeah. I still am just so excited. It was as like Spirit was saying, you can begin now, girl. Not someday, not when you have more space, not when everything is perfect. Right now. Yeah. I just, it was a good moment. And it reminded me that the dreams or our calling, what we came here to be, the things that we bury, they don't disappear. We simply wait sometimes until we are ready to receive them again. And that is the call of midlife, to remember, to get ready to receive all the goodness that's going to lead you to, us to, the life we have always imagined we want to live. So today, I'm going to leave you with this. What part of yourself has been patiently waiting for your permission to return to? And there you have it. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Drink your water. Check your heart before you make a move, and make damn sure whatever you choose, you're doing it with much, much love. Thank you for tuning in. I am so glad you're here with me on this journey. I'm Shaman Gray. Peace.